Hello, I salute you from wherever you are watching. Your blessedness, your holiness, your perfection. You are the loved of the Father. Yes, you are the loved of the Father. So quickly, I want to share this that I title, Come Home. Come home. Where is home? How is home? Who is home? Home is a being. Home is being. Home is rest. Home is peace. Home speaks of joy. Home is joy. Home is relaxation. Home is love. When you think home, you think of that place where there's no fear, where there's no condemnation, where there's no sense of guilt, where there's no inferiority, where there's no, oh, I don't know which one I will do now, and they will say I did not do, or they will say I did. You're just free. You're just expressing yourself, because I don't want to use the word you're free, because you were never bound. You are not bound. Yes, that is what home is all about. There is no bondage at home. And the best way to be home is to be home. The best way to be at home is to be home. Home is God. Home for me is God. Home for me is a Christ I am. That is why, that's where my focus is. On home. My focus is on home. All of my consciousness is home. Home. Home is my life. Home is who I am. You know, there's this guy they call the prodigal son. He came to his father thinking that home was something external. He thought that home was about possessions, you know, the treasures of life, like what people call treasures of life, material things, fame, power, people being willing to associate with you, you know, because of what they see, the things that the hands can touch and the things that the eyes can see, that makes people to gather around you. He thought that was home, and he came and said, give me. You know, when you are still at that place where you are still telling God to give you, you have not yet arrived home. You are not home. You are not home. When you are still saying, Lord, give me this, give me that, you are not yet home. You are not yet home. Because to be home is to be as home. Imagine God right now asking for things. Is it possible? Impossible. Because all things are His. All things are mine. As my Father, so am I. So that's what it means to come home. Where there is no labor. Karataba shataya. There is no labor. There is no labor. There is no labor. Just rest. Just rest. Just rest. All you see is love at home. And when he ran off, I mean the prodigal son, he ran off. And when he was done, he came back. Bible said he came to himself. He came home. And that was what the father was referring to when he says, my son is home. If I go into the story of the prodigal son, even at that level, he was not really actually home as home, because he was still thinking like a servant. Said, I would beg my father to, you know, to take me back even as a servant. But what did we see? When he came home, home said concerning him, my son is home. My son is home. Because all the father sees is himself. All he sees when he looks at you is how he is. And this is why it's important for you to begin to see yourself the way the father sees you. The way the father sees you, because that is home. So I want to say to somebody who is watching me today, come home. Come home. Come home. Come in the embrace of home. You are one with home. Be at home as home. Love you. Mwah.